Alright, welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here, everyone. We did, sort of finish up Gogeta, Goten, and Trunks, as well as Gohan's sort of showcases. I'm obviously going to try and use all those units more in upcoming videos. But that being said, I did get a sort of combo, team, since I was pretty behind on some of these showcases, and just to show a lot of them off. And we're going to do a sort of similar thing here. Now, Janemba here, I've literally only used like once or twice since the Easy Aid. As crazy as that sounds, the day I'm recording this is the 13th of October, by the way. I used him for Gogeta's Easy 8, and I used him for the Super Gogeta Clear. But I'm not sure if / how much I've used them other than that. I did want to sort of save it for recording a showcase. I just haven't gotten around to it. Once again, I'm several units behind, so that's why I'm sort of comboing these together. I also never did one for, like, I've used them both in a few videos, but I've never done, like, dedicated showcases for these two, Bio Broly and Super Easy Broly. So I figure, we can just jump into some of that here. We'll see what happens, right? Now, we're gonna jump into Evoken here, and let's just do that. But other than that, I'm not really sure. I do want to. Okay, not the worst opening rotation. I do want to jump into, like, obviously Super Gogeta, Super Janemba fights as well. I'm not really sure. I do want to do at least another sort of video for a showcase. I'm not sure though. Like, am I gonna do Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta and like Beast as one video, or should I just like do movie Boss Rush, or maybe I'll do both even? We'll see what happens. But definitely Beast and Blue Gogeta aren't really too much competitive anymore, so maybe I'll just do Boss Rush. We'll see. Alright, let's see what we can get going here. Now, obviously, we're running the sort of, big Broly team here. Broly can be, without his domain up, he can be pretty spotty defensively. So we're just going to pop this. I figure what we'll do here is, our sort of rotations, we do want to get big bad bosses up for Janemba. We do need to show Bio Broly off anyway. I think we'll pair Janemba and Bio Broly together, and then we'll have like Tech Carnival Broly and Super Easy A Broly as another rotation, and then we can just keep floating everyone else. So let's just pop this domain here, and we'll float him when it runs out. Now, certainly with this team here, we're going to be able to do a lot of damage pretty quick. So, we'll see if, like, maybe we jump into here multiple times to see, like, on average how the team's going to perform or such. I'm not really sure just yet. But this Broly team is just like so insane. I still would have preferred, excuse me, traditional villain help. I am a big sort of, big bad bosses, traditional, Frieza, Cell, Boo sort of stuff, right? I don't know, it's just more my style. Even, Bojack, I don't know, it just, essentially anything that's not like an extreme class Saiyan. Like, I'm just not a big fan of, like, getting one. See, my thing is getting like one sort of, like AGL Broly. I was really hyped for him. I summoned a lot. You know, he's like the only anniversary LR I got. I got 2 dupes of him. So I went like, ooh, how's he gonna take this? Oh, I'm actually curious. You got like a triple super, I think. 570k. I mean, we're not dead. And he only gets better from here on out. Of course, at some point he does start to get weaker, but I don't think we'll actually even see that, so not a big deal. Okay. We need more supers. One more, please. One more. Oh, no, he's double digit tanking already. Oh, we're still dead, though. Double supered. Damn. Unfortunate. Yeah. Yeah, nothing we could do there. That was unfortunate. Okay, we'll just jump back in. No matter. But yeah. I'm fine with getting, you know, extreme class Saiyan sort of units. It's just my thing is I just prefer, you know, like 1 or 2, right? Oh wait, we got another intro coming in. I guess my major sort of point there is just I feel like a lot of slots this year have been, you know, for example, like Tanabata, the part that, you know, Jiren, the slot that he took is usually a big extreme class LR. So, I mean, last year, you know, Omega was, we all know how that went. And the year before, you know, Zamasu didn't really have a spot and such, but I still would prefer, you know, getting actual villain help over. Like, Jiren needed a premium unit, and that makes sense for that celebration. But people were saying for years, you know, that they really didn't want to see it just because it would take up a villain slot, and villains really do need as much help as they can get. 309k start a turn. Obviously, he doesn't have to build up. We're not going to, you know, be taking advantage of his sort of guaranteed attack in the second slot, so he might not fully build up here, but I mean, we'll see. 19k, 20k. Alright, now once Janemba gets built up, he should be able to easily, you know, slot 1. I mean, even before build up, really, but especially after build up. Okay, we do need to build up 1 more time. And, you know, this team is like so stacked. You know, Bio Broly next to Janemba is just going to be like an unkillable rotation, essentially. So I'm pretty excited to, you know, use this out. I would like to see what if Bio Broly could take another super. Do we see that? No, we're not going to. Unfortunate. Because I mean, we took what, like 570k last time? We now have Big Bad Bosses up, as well as Tech Broly support. I mean, sure, we did have the domain and int Broly support on the other one, so maybe the support isn't the biggest contribution there, but definitely with Big Bad Bosses up, I think he might have tanked a bit better. I guess we won't know though, no? Alright, let's pop this. Okay. And then once Tech Broly gets over here, obviously, we can just rotate and Broly off. Over here. That messes with our Rainbow Orb, so shit. I mean, 3 is still pretty good. I'm fine with 3. Tech Broly should be fine. So long as he gets like a quad super, that is, I guess. But yeah, I prefer, you know, traditional villain help. Now, to be fair, I am fine with, like how I don't have big complaints, you know, even preferring traditional villain help about the, oh. Yeah, Broly, what you gonna do here? Come on, man. Yep, there we go. He with the domain up, he's just so good, but I don't know. I still find his design pretty frustrating, but he's definitely, you can't deny just the insanity that he, you know, can do with the domain up. I just would have liked, as a Dokkan Fest LR, he had a better design. But he still is powerful. There is a thing as having bad design and being extremely powerful. That's just my thoughts on it, really. Would have liked him to be... I think they didn't even, like... I don't know, even know, like... Just one thing to, like, satisfy me. Take the support off, right? Take the support off the revive, the uncontrollable power support. Make it a 2-turn support. That way, it doesn't even... It just constantly up. Or even if you're taking it off, you don't need it to be 2 turns. Oh, what? Tech Broly died again. If you're taking it off the revive, you don't even need it to be 2 turns. If you want to keep it on the revive, make it 2 turns. But if you're not taking it, if you're taking it off the revive, you don't need to make it 2 turns. But what you can do there, right, is just give it to him baseline, right? So he's constantly supporting, okay, and then just like put an additional, guaranteed additional super behind the revive.
Let's do this.
Sure. Fine. That would have been fine. I don't know why. I don't know. I just... It is a little weird, restrictions and such. Now, Tech Broly, I'm gonna need you to stop frauding out for us here. See, now this is really unfortunate, because... I mean, I guess I could get Janemba over here. I guess that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to. Because Tech Broly keeps getting caught by these supers, so... Okay. I mean, we should be fine here, I imagine. We could also, if he keeps dying, we could also try changing out Tech Broly. I mean, that is certainly the thing with him. He does so much damage, and he is pretty... Like, he's pretty good defensively when he transforms, but the base form certainly is pretty squishy, unfortunately. Is what it is, and that could really rear its head in sort of Gogeta and Janemba, but I guess we'll see. What's this gonna do? 600k. I mean, we have the support from Tech Broly, but we don't have, obviously, the domain buff. So a little bit weaker there. I mean, we're alive, and once again, that is the worst he looks like ever, so... I mean, we should be fine against this normal here. Yeah. He does also have that end of turn healing, which is pretty nice. Alright, let's pop this. Now, we could get a lot of healing from Broly here, but I also... The Rainbow Orbs is the thing, you know? Let's just try going for this path over here. See if we can't conserve as much Rainbow Orbs as possible for Super SEZA Broly. There we go, 4. Perfect. And we'll be able to fully build up Janemba. I should have checked what his defense was at. My bad. But, I mean, he should be... I mean, he doesn't have the 22% damage reduction in slot 3, to be fair. But I don't imagine he should die here. Like, even if he takes a super, because he is going to be fully built up. There's no way he's not going to be fully built up here. He's guaranteed at least 3 attacks, so... He will fully build up, so there's no way, you know, with his guard and his other 22% damage reduction, I mean, he's going to be chilling. Obviously, also raising his defense and such upon, you know, super, you know, he has all the support here. He's fine. I really do want to have him and Bio Broly next to each other and see a lot of them. You know, Tech Broly would stop dying, that'd be nice. Because I feel like that should be a pretty solid rotation. And I think they should both defensively be. I mean, 600k is going to be Bio Broly's worst turn. Now, certainly, you know, after the... Oh, what Super SEZA Broly did we take here? We got 3 supers at least. Did we get the 4th? Oh, we're dead. Aw, really? Damn it. Yeah, we were just too low from Bio Broly taking that. Damn. So, I mean, certainly we're encountering some issues here at the beginning. But once we get set up, it should be perfectly fine. What do we do here? Okay, let's do this. Alright. Can I please get a good turn here? Janemba in slot 2 is really nice. So, we got a whole health bar. That's pretty cool. I'll take that. I will definitely take that. 280. Can we maximize like this? We can. 4. Let's go. Alright. I mean, obviously we don't get to see the defensive number there, but this rotation should be fine, I think. I mean, I guess I said that last time, but also he does, you know, look a little bit better here, I think, with Int Broly on the. Actually, how does his intro work? I actually don't know, since I don't have my own Int Broly. Is it constantly up for the 4 turns, or is it just when he's on the rotation? I'm not sure, actually. So maybe it'd actually look about the same here. But hopefully, yeah, 13.5. Hopefully they just point everything at Janemba here, because Janemba will double-digit tank, I bet. Hidden potential, but it's a normal. Okay, this is very good. We didn't dodge either. What are we taking? We're fully built up. Guard, 44% damage reduction. Double digits. Well, triple digits. But same difference, really, honestly. Okay. Yeah. I mean, he's just going to be able to consistently do that. Just non-stop. Janemba is just like a little bit weaker version of Carnival Tech Broly. And I mean, just based off the kit, just like on paper, really, but you know, with my experience of Tech Broly, and especially because mine's only 55%, mine Janemba's 79%, we're gonna be chilling. Oh, we're gonna take a bit of damage here. What, like 330k again, roughly? Yeah, 327k. Okay, I mean, we're still in business. That's fine. Oh, first time AGL Broly. Okay, let's do this. We'll keep him in this sort of base here, that way he can support. Yeah, we'll be fine with him at 400k. I mean, so long as Tech Broly doesn't get supered. Obviously, Super Saiyan Broly. This guy getting supered, it's A-okay. I mean, he's gonna take a little bit, but we're chilling. Oh, really? Interesting. Okay. I would have thought he would have taken a little bit, man. But he didn't take anything. Is it because of the domain being up? That might be why. Because mine's 55%. I've definitely seen him take damage here before. So it might just be because the domain's up. I mean, that is certainly a good thing that you can pop Int Broly's domain immediately. I mean, it is 3 turns, and it is meant to be paired with the other, you know, double Int Broly sort of running, but I mean, and it is very restricted, but still, it's very, very powerful. Probably like the best domain, well, technically the best domain effect specifically is UI Goku's, but like, it's, I mean, that's like a turn 5 one. I mean, essentially, from the power you're getting from it, you know, you're doing so much extra damage, and the support you're getting just like right off rip immediately. Usually in these fights, what really matters is the first couple turns getting set up. Once you really get set up, the bosses do have a pretty hard time. Ooh, we dodged. Okay. Once you get very, you know, solidly set up, it's pretty hard for the bosses to do too much to you. Let's just do this. We're fully built up, 888k. Now, certainly, we do have the domain up, right? 15%. We also have Int Broly support still up, which is 40% defense. So, certainly, we're a bit boosted, right? I mean, we could say, I don't know exactly, but I mean, what, like 700 some odd K, 750k, 800k range without all these buffs? That's still very good. Guard, 44% damage reduction. This is before attacking. That's very good. Right? This is like, and mine's only 79%. So this guy's gonna cook. Let's see. I'd actually like to see him super before. I would really prefer, and just to show these guys together, they got 3 links. And Fear and Faith is not the biggest deal, obviously, but you really just need big bad bosses, and he's cooking. We got the huge health regen here. I really would like to see him get supered before attacking. But we dodged though. Yep, he could just do that. 19 mil, by the way. Casual. Just a casual 19 mil on a defensively, built unit. Casual. Now the domain is out. We should be chilling though. Let's transform Tech Broly. Okay, there we go. We're going to be able to get these sort of 4 rainbow orbs for Super SEZA Broly as well. He's at 454k. He's not fully built up. I believe we got 3. What? Oh my god. That's so bullshit. We're not going to use Tech Broly's active here because we don't want him to kill. I really hate that. Like, they solved this forever ago. The rainbow orb stuff. Like, Goku Black has these issues, as well as Super SEZA Broly. They don't ever really become the biggest of deals, but it's just a slight minor annoyance. But the thing that it makes it annoying is they solved this forever ago. 2022. It was like May when the ROF Blues came out. Blue Goku, Blue Vegeta. And they really need rainbow orbs. So you know what Dokkan did? Smart. First time they've ever done this. Never done it since. The unit gets more and or equal key. I forget the exact key amount they get. But they get more and or equal key to like getting an int key sphere as when they get a rainbow key sphere. What does that mean? What that means is because how the pathing works of the key, it prioritizes the system. Like when you're clicking on a path and it splinters off 2-3 different ways. What way does it take? It takes the way that gives you the most key orbs. Like, the one that'll raise your key meter the most. So even if, say there's more, say you're using like a nuking unit, right? And getting more orbs would help you. Say you're going to get like 1 more orb on the right path than you would on the left path. But the left path, you technically get more key from, because it's like your same type or something. It's going to prioritize that, which sucks. It's stupid design. It really is. And the reason why it's stupid design is because they fixed it 2.5 years ago, and they've just never re-implemented it. They really need to start giving that to units that have this shit more. It's really frustrating. Okay, so that is actually a substantial drop. A little bit more than I was thinking. I mean, I did say 700k, but I also said 758. 800. I mean, we're like 30k off what I was originally saying. 671. Still, once again, not bad. A guard, 44% damage reduction. His high chance to dodge supers. Like, he's not taking anything from normals here. The only way he can take damage is from a super. And the super, he has a high chance to dodge, as well as what I have in his hidden potential. Janemba's going to cook. Of course, in this fight specifically, I guess I should mention, you guys know this, but in this fight specifically, I guess to be fair, you can't dodge. So there is that, but it's not really going to matter. I don't expect Blue Evolution to, especially after starting to attack here, we should be perfectly fine. Just normals. Is he going to super Bio Broly? I'd like to see what Bio Broly would take. This is our 4th turn. Because we can't transform AGL Broly yet. No, it's our 5th turn, because he appeared in the 2nd rotation. Okay. Come on, super. No. Are you? Don't super AGL Broly. Don't do that to me. So, what is Bio Broly at then? He was... Wasn't he originally in the sort of 7th slot? I forget, honestly. I'm gonna keep it real. But he does have a decent bit of damage reduction here. He only starts falling off after the point in which you can use his active skill. After that turn is when he starts losing damage reduction again, but we don't have that, so he's still building up, and he's only going to look better and better, and the fight doesn't... Like, this would actually be... You know, I was talking about it earlier, we actually are going to jump into movie boss rush. That's the longest fight we could jump into, and I just want to jump in there eventually. I don't know if that'll be the next one we do or what, but I want to jump in there just to show. I don't think that's ever going to be an issue that his damage reduction starts falling off. Of course, you don't want it to start falling off, right? That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, even though technically it sucks that it does start falling off, I don't think it's ever really going to be a big issue. I mean, I guess we'll see. But even if we take him into like the longest fight there is, the longest, hardest fight in the game, I don't think it'll be an issue. But once again, I guess we will see once we get around to doing that. What do we do here? We're at 502k. Super easy, Broly. I mean, he's just been chilling. He's been doing his thing. I'm not gonna use his active. Grab these. Now we are gonna... We might kill here. I'm trying not to kill, but we might kill. Okay, he's gonna eat the super. We're perfectly fine, though. I mean, we'll take damage, but we're perfectly fine. Yeah, 106k. We're chilling. If we did our active, we would have literally taken double digits there, but... I'm trying to not kill. Just so we can see one more turn of Janemba and Bio Broly, but... You know, because I think we'll be able to do the active next turn. Okay. This guy is crazy, though. Wait, super easy, Broly, wait, please. Oh my god, he takes... Wow. Okay, he takes a lot. I mean, he's fully built up, too. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, we did kill. Unfortunate. So, we weren't able to see... Should we jump in again? We're already 27 minutes deep. What to do. I mean, that is the thing with some of these abilities, right? When you have a team like this, you don't get to see a lot of them often. You just kill way too fast. They really got to jump up like boss. I mean, to be fair, I'm going to keep saying this and saying this and saying this. I really want you guys, you know, that are watching, to be expecting. Now, if I'm wrong, you know, you can get the pitchforks, whatever, you know. Look, you said here and here and here, this was going to happen, right? Well, I'll take it. But I would rather be wrong about it happening than say it's not going to happen and it does. I think people are not preparing themselves for the very likely possibility, in my opinion, that 10th anniversary is going to have huge power creep. I am expecting... I'm hoping it's not really in the damage department. I wouldn't be too surprised. I really hope it's more of like an HP sort of thing, but at the same time, I also like... I don't think it's going to be on the level of 7th anniversary power creep, but like... I'm expecting something similar, albeit weaker, similar. Just because, like, I mean, you look at the last part of this year, I mean, the whole year the units have been so strong, but this part of the year especially, it's like so insane. Like, even the power creep within this year, like, the hardest fight, you know, earlier in the year was like Cell Max, you know, Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, you know, movie boss rush. We went through like 2 waves of power creep within the middle of this year, you know, and global doesn't have, you know, one of it, a part of it, I guess I should say. I mean, technically you'd even say, well, I don't know if I'd say 3 fully. You could say like 2.5, right? Because we have Evoken, and you know, Goku and Frieza. Woo! We don't have. There's also Bulma. You know, we don't have Super Gogeta, Super Janemba. Like, you compare, like, the last 4 bosses I said to any of the earlier bosses in the year, it's like, they're so much insanely more difficult. Our units are so much insanely more stronger. There's, like, no... The only way they can get around increasing the percentage of leader skills in 10th anniversary is if they... Because 7th anniversary LRs, they buff the leader skill when they EZA. They're going to EZA next year. You know, 4 months now, right? They have to make their leader skills better. Only way they can get around that without increasing the percentages is they add more categories or they give them more key. Otherwise, they have to increase the percentages. There's just no other option. Now, after increasing the percentages, you know, the leader skills are stronger. Obviously, in that scenario, they're going to make the bosses stronger. Because we're already melting through the bosses. If our teams get stronger, the bosses won't be able to do anything at all. They have to make the bosses strong. I mean, it's just... They have to always push power creep. It sucks, but it is what it is. They are... It's a gacha game. They're trying to make money. So... Yeah, you could say it sucks, it's predatory, etc. But it's true. So... I mean, we'll see what happens, right? But... We weren't really able to see some big abilities here. We will be able to see them next time. And this team really does shred through stuff, so... But yeah, I've been rambling on for a little bit here at the end. I think we'll just end it here. We're already pretty deep in. I don't want these to be too long. I mean, kind of too late, but it's what it is. We're up here. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, take care.